subscribe and like this video. And nobody gets hurt.
Me and my girlfriend have been dating almost 5 years. We live together, have a great dog together. We used to go to concerts before the pandemic and have the most fun and explore consciousness together. Okay. Elevated way of saying take hallucinogens, of course. My only issue is she tells the longest, most uninteresting stories with 5 million tangents and unimportant side characters. All right. Well, yeah, that can happen. So I would say my next question would be, well, how many stories does she tell a day? Anyways, I'm not only expected to listen to these 30-minute soliloquies, but follow every plot point and then respond at the very end. I often don't know what to say at the end of a story because they take so long and involve so many topics that I get lost and uninterested. She then always tells me I have conversation issues and I'm not good at holding them. Conversation issues? Is that even a thing? I figured she just would have thrown out the hacky ADD. My question is this something that will happen in all relationships? No, you're just dating someone that doesn't know how to tell a story. How do I approach this? But that's weird that you would say this. Does this happen in all relationships? I mean, I can tell you this. If you're going to break up with somebody because they can't tell a fucking story, then I don't think you ever loved them. You know? My wife tells a great story, but if she's telling a bad one, I just start heckling. I'll just be like, stay on target. Not important information. This is what I would do if I was you. I would say, listen, I know that when you tell a story, I don't listen, and I know that that bothers you. Okay? My problem is your stories are really long, and you just say a lot of stuff that doesn't need to be in there. You give me the director's cut. Okay? The 256-minute Once Upon a Time in America. All right? Like you guys suggested I watch last week, which I'm still trying to find where I can watch that. So what I would do is say, okay, you're going to help me become a better listener? Are you going to do that for me? Oh, that's what I would say. That's how you go into it. You just say, okay, listen, if you help me with something, I'll help you with something, right? And then you just say, listen, can you help me become a better listener? Because I really want to be a better listener when you're telling your stories, okay? Because I know how much that bothers you. Can you help me with that? And she's a woman, and they're giving, so she'll be, you know, unless you got somebody ice cold, she's going to be like, absolutely. I'm so happy you asked me that. And then say, great. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to help you tell a better story. At that point, she's going to get mad. And just, we're both going to have little flags. I have a red one, you have a blue one, just like politics. All right? When you feel I'm not paying attention, you wave your flag. And when I feel you're going off the rails with this story, I'll wave my little flag. Okay? And I think what you're going to find is you're going to be waving your flag right after I start waving mine. You're going to start to learn where you lose the listener. She's not going to go for this shit. I'm just trying to be funny. Anyways, he says, my question is, is this something that happens in all relationships? How do I approach this? Every time I try to explain to her to simply try and make the stories more concise so I can respond to her point, she gets upset. Yeah, see, you're not going to learn anything. See, a lot of broads, they can't take it. They cannot. See, the thing about women, as much as they're all out there, especially the white women, are out there acting like, you know, they exist in some slave labor fucking universe. The reality is most of them are so fucking coddled that by the time you get into a relationship with them, they can't even handle the slightest of criticism. Not even the slightest. And then they'll, so what you're saying is I'm fucking, It's not what I'm saying. Is that what I'm saying? And the big thing is when they do that, you don't get drawn into a fight. You got to maintain your cool and just be like, listen, you give me pointers. You try to help me be a better person. I'm just trying to help you be a better person. Now, what would happen if every time you did that to me, I just got mad? I would not grow as a person. I'm doing right now what I'm supposed to do in this relationship. We're supposed to help each other become better people. Okay? And if I'm the only one listening to you, then what you're saying is that you're this complete person, or you're just so much better than me that you don't need to listen to any of my critiques. Then what the fuck are you doing with me? What are you, slumming it? I'd try one of the two of those. The flag thing would be, my wife would find that funny.